This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
Welcome back to Panther Sports Talk as we preview the huge football game this Saturday as UNI looks to protect their home turf against the Bison of North Dakota State. Before we talk about that, though, this place was rocking last week and it'll be rocking this week as the Iowa High School Football Championships are hosted yet again inside the Dome. How special is that the road to the state title comes here to the Dome?
I think it's just, you want to be associated with championships, and you walk into any high school in the state of Iowa, one of the goals on their wall on every bulletin board in every high school is somehow related to getting to the Dome in November for the championship game. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal for all these communities to come in here. Doesn't matter what the weather is, they're going to get a great environment. They're going to get to see who is the best team, and Mother Nature doesn't play a factor in it, but it also gets these small communities to come into our community and just see how special this place is.
And we talked about the Dome. The room we're sitting in here wasn't here a couple of years ago. The big capital campaign to raise $50 million for the Dome. We got to keep bringing it up because we still need money. And why is that so important to invest in this facility? 1976 it was built, but it needs some upgrades for sure.
Well, the UNI-Dome is more than just a football field. To me, the UNI-Dome is the University of Northern Iowa. I think the UNI-Dome is a landmark for the Cedar Valley, and I think people associate the UNI-Dome with the Cedar Valley, and it's just not just for a football game. This is for whether it be concerts or different venues to bring different things in here, but people come to Cedar Falls and Waterloo because of the activities and the events in the Dome.
Ben Belkin, a player out of Eldridge, Iowa, played 9 games last year. He had a career-high 9 tackles in the game last week at Missouri State. How has he developed as a player for your defense?
He's really done a nice job. Overcame a lot of injuries over the different years and kind of broke out some of his seasons along the way. But Ben has developed. He's a smart football player, and that's what puts him in position to make plays. That
linebacker position, you've always had talent there, and you graduated a lot off last year's team. Talk about how just that core group has grown over the course of the season.
Well, they've grown. They've needed to. They're much in sync with the secondary. We're very young when you go back and look at it in the secondary and in the linebacker core as far as game experience. We have game experience in the front, but the linebackers have to make a lot of decisions pre-snap to get us in position to play, and that puts a little extra value on that position because of the thought process it takes.
Former linebacker Coach Farley. Here now is that story on Ben Belkin, one of the leaders on the